being so for real with you right now. I feel like I could cry. I'm back home in Canada. I didn't want to be back home in Canada. And I honestly feel like I disappointed myself a little bit in the aspect of I left Canada having the faith and trust in myself that I would find a way to make money online before I'd have to come home broke. And what did I have to do? Come home broke. Wait, but me verbally saying those words out loud, I realized that my biggest problem right now, it's not that deep. It's not that big of a deal, bro. You ran out of money. So what? You're gonna go make more. It's not the end of the world. Absolutely, it sucks knowing that I let myself down, knowing that I feel like I could have done more, and it didn't happen. It is what it is. It happened. If I could choose that, I wouldn't have chosen for that to happen, but obviously it happened for a reason, and I need to embrace that. This is a part of my journey. That's okay. I need to have challenges in my life to create my life story, because if your life had no hardships, what would the point of life be? Would you really just want to cruise along doing nothing with no problems, easy life? It would just get boring. Anyway, guys, if this is our just time meeting, this isn't what I'm normally like. Normally I'm so happy and so positive, but I'm just sad. I'm Lexi. I flew in from Southeast Asia this morning. The entire day I've been sitting there just like one track mind. I feel so lost. What am I doing? Why am I here? I don't want to be here. I love traveling the world, but right now I'm broke and I don't have money to travel the world anymore. So join me on this little journey to watch me make it happen, because I simply cannot not be traveling. Like me being right here after this type of defeat, I have two options. I can either take the easy route and sit the back, do nothing about it. I'll just settle living in a hometown, working a boring ass job that I hate, not living a life that I love. That is so sad. I could never live that lifestyle. If you're currently living it and you don't love it, get the out, bro. You're the only person holding yourself to that circumstance. Get out. The pain of me living that life, there's nothing that I wouldn't temporarily go through painful wise to get there. For example, working hard every single day for 5 years is worth absolutely all that pain is better than being miserable with my life lifelong. But yeah, Lexi, like, you need to chill. It's not a big deal. You will figure this out. It is just a temporary hardship. And every single day, if you keep going, you're not going to stay here. Another thing about me, I'm very interested on how the world works. What is the game? How do I win the game? Why am I here? So I learned a lot of shit about that, and I tell you guys in hopes that it'll help you, because for me, having a better understanding of how the entire world works, it gives me a better perspective on life. I'm so excited to look back at this video when I'm rich because me sitting here, it just doesn't align with who I am at all. I don't want to be this girl. This video, it's been like a digital entry, I guess, for me. That's kind of what I want to do. Film a bunch of these little YouTube videos and complete them into a digital diary of my entire life for my future kids to read back and be like, holy shit, mom, you were sick as and these life lessons. I actually do want to document this because I simply have that undeniable delusional belief in myself that somehow I'm going to be successful, okay? I've always had it, always will have it. So that idea, I'm going to be successful, so let's document the journey. Guys, I wasn't always successful. I'm not living my dream life right now, and I think it's so important that you're able to recognize that, hey, I'm not loving my life. Let's change it. And go change it. Take those necessary steps to be living your dream life, because why wouldn't you? That's the era of life I'm currently at. Lost, broke. I would say I'm disappointed in myself, but I'm not unhappy because life itself is beautiful. There's no reason to be unhappy with life because it's the game, right? You can't blame life for being a bad player in its game. That's on you. The world is happening regardless. Everything is created to absolute perfection. That whatever you do, there's simply just going to be a natural outcome to that game. Everything is calculated in the aspect of everything happens for a reason. If you eat too much food, you feel sick after. That is a natural punishment of a natural decision that you made. Because you are creating your reality. You as the game player, the avatar, you are choosing what you want this character's story to look like. Every single decision, every single thought, every second of every single day, you are contributing into an overall version of this person's life. How does it feel to be back here? I don't want to be here. I didn't think I was going to feel this out of place that I do being back home here. The minute I walked off that plane, it was an instant feeling of, I don't want to be here. And I've literally been sad ever since. It was a minute and I was just like, holy why am I here? I don't want to be here. Why am I stuck here? How do I not be stuck here? And then mad at myself for not already finding a way. But it's gonna be a process, bro. This is life-changing. It's not supposed to happen overnight. Nothing good is that easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it. I think you should be proud that I'm still trying and I haven't given up, but I'm not gonna give up because I've been trying for you guys since I was 17. I'm actually not gonna think about that, or else that's gonna make me even sadder. But I've been putting in so much work and I haven't seen results yet. And that's annoying, but also it's so my fault in the aspect of I try something and then I jump to the new thing because it doesn't feel right. So there's been a couple jobs that I've started and that have been really good options, but the fact of I'm not completely free, and I simply will not stop until I am completely free. Honestly, I just need passive income. As we all know, the world is a perfect sequence of events that all lead to natural outcomes. If I continue to put the work in, naturally, I'm gonna become successful one day. By the way, I go live every single day, so hop on a live. We can have this talk live. I'm gonna head inside, but I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I know my life story kind of took a little turn there, but I know it was supposed to happen and it's all part of the grand picture. Everything's obviously gonna work out. Everything is happening in my best interest, so I just need to trust the process and have faith that everything does work out.